Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Florida International Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Jacksonville State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, you're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. He'll do it himself. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Gamecocks will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So FIU's offense will go to work for the first time. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments.
There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. FIU pushing tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that's another FIU.
They'll run it from the gun. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Panthers. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Hit just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, FIU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Duke answered the bell away from Durham today with an impressive victory. The Blue Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Reads it, fires complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man quickly. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Using his feet. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The give to the back. Plows through the defense.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to fire. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. First play of the period, 1st down here. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. The Panthers are marching down the field. To the air on 1st down. Got the quick pass. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
Another FIU.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to pass. It's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13.
That's another FIU.
On the move. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
21. Jacksonville State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Vaughn. And he'll be brought down. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Vaughn. Made a defender miss. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and the finisher an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on. Give to the running back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative way to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. The give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Reese. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. This quarterback part of their running game. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the move. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the moon kind.
And he knocks gets another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from his own end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch near the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. With the catch, it's Vaughn. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Running the read option to the left. Past the first down marker and still running. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And that is what is so dangerous about this quarterback. Not only can he hurt you with his arm, but, man, he can hurt you with his legs. And he shows you the speed on that play. Wow.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down, he'll throw it. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. And this one is perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. The give from the gun. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. This time he's got it. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
At the 29. And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Buying some time. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter. This offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden,
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
you know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Jacksonville State, 0.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
At the 44. First down for the offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
By the tight end.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Back to pass. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Tackle is made at the 42-yard line.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd second down.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go, Panther fans. You know what to do.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. FIU will line up to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stance of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. To the air on 1st down. Unloads it left. Got the tight end outside. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jacksonville State.
Swings it out to his running back. Back's going for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown!
good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And he makes the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Notre Dame.
Breaks into the open. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. He's got 69 yards rushing for them so far as he closes in on that 1,400-yard mark. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Found the seam on the left. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, FIU. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the upright. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's got an open man. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
Brings up second down.
Off play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And, man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the misfire, it's third down. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they throw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Turning on the Jets. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Jacksonville State, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Goodwin. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.